Hello, wet shaving fam. Welcome back to the Shave Den. This is your host, Timmy Two Shaves with the Shaving Tolson, bringing you guys yet again another video. So when I created my video, like a couple months back, the whole idea was to pump out more content for you guys on a regular basis. The tricky thing is I found that with a lot of my content that I was creating, I just wasn't happy with it. I've actually created multiple videos that I haven't published because I wasn't either happy with the quality of the content or I wasn't happy with the time frame it was taking me to relay information regarding the content. The nice thing about YouTube Studio, which I encourage all of you that want to be content creators that want to review or talk about your favorite products, download YouTube Studio. It'll give you very valuable metrics, letting you know kind of where your audiences are coming from, letting you know various metrics on your overall video content, and it keeps you updated on where likes are coming from, new comments, etc. It's really helpful. But with the YouTube Studio app, I've seen on average with all my previous videos that most everybody that comes to the channel only sticks around for about 8 minutes. 8 to 10 minutes is usually the average. So I really don't want to do anything that exceeds that. Plus, the big problem that I've been coming to with content creation, and a problem that I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to, is time. Finding the time to get you guys some really good videos that offer some valuable feedback that pertain to a lot of the new products that are coming out that you guys are curious about, you want to know more about. They just take a lot of time to edit, especially with the longer 25-minute videos that I used to do. So I'm restricting myself more to a tighter time frame. Hopefully within the realm of 5 to 10 minutes are going to be the length of time on these videos. Now again, this is just experimentation. You and I are testing a hypothesis and we're going to see if this works. But we're happy to have you guys back in the den. I want to get your feedback on this video. Please leave comments down below. I'm going to leave the like and dislike buttons on there. Feel free to use whichever you find most appropriate for this video because it'll help me realize what content you guys want in the future. And if you want, hit that subscribe button. It helps the channel out a lot to know that you guys are there supporting me every step of the way, or are interested in my overall development with creating shave content, because it's a journey like anything else. So what are we talking about today? We're talking about a couple different things. So in the video that you're going to see up in the corner, one of these corners here, you're going to be seeing a lather build video, and it's going to be built using a couple different products, but the primary purpose of this video today is going to be Zaharoff by Gentleman's Nod. Now this is the Zaharoff Signature fragrance. I'm sure they're going to be adding more lines to their overall fragrance in collab with Zaharoff perfumes, but this is the nature of something that I think is very, very nice to see within the shave community, and it's more collabs. So we're getting these collaborations between master perfumers and master shave soap artisans. And I feel like that's what more of the community needs. You'll probably see in my earlier videos where I talk about Ariana and Evans and their content and their collaboration ongoing still with Alexandria Fragrances. And I think that's more of what we need. We need people on two extremes that are masters in their craft on both sides. And that is what we get with this. So I'm already going to, big spoiler alert, masterclass product right here, masterclass. But even more so, oddly enough, the big surprise was in this little guy, the aftershave. And we'll be getting into this here in just a second. Again, I'm not going to make these videos that long. So first I want to say this soap is wonderful. You get the same scent on the soap and splash. These are not going to be limited edition sets, so don't worry. If they run out of stock, they will restock them. I'd encourage you to head over to Gentleman's Nod on Instagram. They're incredibly active on the content they're posting there, on keeping you guys updated on what's in stock, what's coming, all that stuff. Go follow Gentleman's Nod. Go follow Zaharoff on Instagram. Really good content. But immediately when I picked this up, and I was very lucky to receive this for promotional purposes from the gentleman over at Gentleman's Nod. However, I did, as I do with everything, whenever I work with anybody, I tell them the same thing. You can send me these products, I'm happy to talk about them, but the opinions are going to be my own. Okay, I'm not going to sugarcoat things just because I received a great product and I want to continue that relationship. I want to be straight with you guys on whether I feel a product works or it doesn't work. And like Dr. John, for instance, Dr. John shave soaps. You guys are probably familiar with them. Best vegan soap base I've ever tried. Hands down, bar none, my favorite. Beats out a lot of tallow-based soaps, in my opinion. Very creamy. I'll have to do a video on that here soon. But the aftershave splash was very run-of-the-mill, very middle road, really strong fragrance, a lot of alcohol. So if they can tweak the formula a little bit there, I like the fact that it had the witch hazel, but again, I digress. Going into other territory, I just like to keep my story straight. I like to keep you guys and myself honest by letting you know what I think. And I can tell you that these products right here, I love. I'm no stranger to Gentleman's Nod. I've used their soap base before, the triple milled formula, their base formula, and now the cardinal base. And I can tell you they keep bumping it up, setting the tone for themselves to just keep getting a little bit better. But really, there's no product more evident in that than the aftershave. It just does something special. But before I get into the performance of the aftershave, I'm wanting to jump the gun. Let's talk about scent here. So right off the top, I didn't even know what the scent on this was. They had sent me a little blurb. When I got the product, I didn't recall what the fragrance was in here. So I didn't research it or anything. I just wanted to open it up, smell it, and see what I thought. And it is a very classy, uptown, very nice date night, going to work, want to smell classy, want to take over the room and feel empowered kind of scent. Right off the top, what I got were 3 scent notes. I got oud, I got lavender, and I got sandalwood. What you have here is you have a really nice lavender, which is just calming, it's smooth, it feels fantastic. It's one of the reasons why I love lavender so much. It's a great way to end the day and start the day with lavender, really. And if you can perfect the lavender and a fragrance, then you've got something, you really do. So the lavender definitely smelled that here. But it's not just the individual scent notes, it's the full accord of these 3 notes is what I really got out of it. So you get the lavender, and then you get the oud, which is this kind of, oud is a darker, very kind of earthy, like amber kind of scent. It's very difficult to describe oud, but I always think of it as kind of dark. So it kind of makes this nice, smooth, floral kind of scent, a little bit darker, a little bit more grounded. And then you have the sweetness and the softness and the buttery smoothness of sandalwood. Sandalwood just smells so soft and sweet to me. I love sandalwood. I love sandalwood in just about everything. The more fragrances that can have sandalwood, the better. And this one really takes the cake in a wonderful sandalwood fragrance. So you've got sandalwood, you've got oud, you've got lavender. It fills the room. Every time I wear it, Tiff gives me incredible compliments. I think this is her favorite fragrance right now. Every single time I wear it. I don't even have to tell her what I'm wearing. I'll shave before we go to bed. We'll lay in bed and she'll lean over and she says, "You smell good." I love that scent, which is what we want to hear, right? Well, a lot of that, though it is very strong and very potent in the soap, comes from the splash. I love this splash. It is right on par with me with other splashes out on the market. Right up there with Ariana and Evans, which I consider to be the best aftershave splash. I don't know if it quite beats it yet, but it is right there on that level. And it offers a silky, I almost want to say an oily presence, but it's not oily because it seeps into the skin, but it just makes your face feel slick and unlike anything I've ever tried. Not even Ariana and Evans has a glide or slickness like this aftershave provides. Just overall, well-rounded product. I give this product a 10 out of 10 if I were to be on a rating system, which I'm not. A full thumbs up. Tim's seal of approval. You can't go wrong with this fragrance. The ladies are gonna love it. The men are gonna love it. Ladies, that you wanna wear this fragrance, you're gonna love it too. It's just overall, I was blown away by this collaboration, and it just cements my opinion that we need more of these out there. Also want to give a special shout out to what you guys see in the video there. My Heritage Collection Double Duck Limited Edition. I love this brush. I bought this myself. I reached out to Neil and I said, hey, out of all the brushes that you have that you've released, which is your favorite? He said Double Duck, hands down. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna pick one of them up. And so I picked up the limited edition because it's got kind of those shaving Tolson colors. It's got this beautiful like copper inlay on the engravings there. Plus it's got that beautiful 50s turquoise kind of color, and it's got that kind of burl wood kind of look on the handle. It's just, it looks great. And the knot is the best knot in the den. It's a super high dense, I want to say 26 millimeter high mountain white badger knot with gel tips. And those hook tips really make this thing feel silky smooth. I mean, best knot in the den. Favorite brush currently, and some might say I'm still in the romance period, but hell, if I am, sue me. But anyways, guys, I hope you like this kind of rapid fire review style and format. I hope you liked the video of the soap and lather. I want to know what you guys think overall of this format. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you want something different? Depending on what it is, I might be able to help. Well, thank you guys again for just allowing me to share some of your time. Thank you again for the love and support. It means the world to me. And I will talk to you next time here in the den of the Shaving Tolson. Stay tuned.